Let the joyous news be spread, the wicked old witch at last is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead. She's finally gone. She's finally, well, not yet. I mean, not yet. As says, Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy is expected to retire this year. Thank goodness. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and I'm actually so... This is probably the best one we could ever do, because you gotta be honest. She's been head of Lucasfilm since 2012, I think, or 2011, something like that. Yeah, ups and downs since 2012. Look at that. That's crazy. Ups and downs. Mostly downs. Mostly downs. We gotta be honest. She presided over the entire Disney sequel era and all the TV shows, good and bad, whether it was The Mandalorian. But then Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau were the ones who were mostly responsible for The Mandalorian, and not really Kathleen Kennedy at all. Now that she's stepping down, people are starting to look at, there's all sorts of... I think this news came out since recording this. You can see on the bottom of my screen. I'm recording this on the 26th. But since yesterday, the only other big, question going around now that she's stepping down is who's gonna step up, who's gonna be in her role. And it's only gonna be the people who have really worked with her or the people who have really known her. So I assume, I don't know if management is gonna be any better. You gotta put on your hopium hats though, because who knows? Like, looking at all these articles, they're all asking who's gonna run, Lucasfilm after Kathleen Kennedy's gone. And was it Forbes said, who'd they say? Forbes suggested even Kevin Feige, because Marvel, interest is going downhill. I mean, not ever since Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals made it, people have been loving Marvel now because of that game, but because of their projects and movies, it's interest in Marvel has been going down, and so apparently Forbes is saying that Kevin Feige could be pitched as the best candidate for the job, which is interesting to me. But other than that, of course, we have Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, which is on everybody's lips right now. I don't know how if that's going to be true or not. Tell me what you think down in the comments. I want to know what your thoughts are about all of this fiasco of what's going on. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Dave Filoni, but he's in a role that's like the most creative role in Lucasfilm right now. Was it like the CCO or something like that? Hang on. Yeah, Chief Creative Officer of Lucasfilm. So I don't know if he'd want to step up to something more executive, something more that's like at a desk doing Kathleen Kennedy stuff. I don't know. I don't know if he'd ever want to do that. I wouldn't if I was in his position. A lot of people are talking about Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau's name has been coming up a whole lot. Jon Favreau's responsible for a lot of stuff, but I don't know. When it comes to executive roles and things like that, I hear a lot of people talk about Filoni and Kathleen Kennedy a lot more. I imagine that Jon Favreau's role in a lot of stuff is mainly as like a creative advisor, sort of. I don't know though. Yeah, his title is just as an American actor and filmmaker, so he just is kind of everywhere. Yeah, he just kind of like produces things, and he's got his creative talents and a whole lot of Star Wars stuff just because he really loves Star Wars, and I guess he's friends with Dave Filoni. But I think it would be a little bit of a shock if he immediately got like a huge executive role in Lucasfilm for not really having a corporate role. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments, because I don't think any of us really have a dog in this fight, because it's not up to any of us. But it's just interesting to theorize. And I've also been seeing a lot of people say that Lucasfilm isn't completely changing, it's just coming under new management. So who knows if it's actually going to work out. But it's nice to have some good news and all the horrible news of all the media stuff and video game stuff, and like a whole bunch of customers got leaked copies of the entire game of Assassin's Creed Shadows a month before it was supposed to come out. So this whole, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff going on. But what do you guys think about this down in the comments? I wanted to make a video about this because the Wicked Witch is finally dead, guys. It's been going on for so long. Her reign, her tyranny over all of this. I mean, let's be honest, it's not completely her fault, but she is the one who has greenlit a whole bunch of this stuff, and she's the one who okayed every horrible decision and acted like it was the best decision of her life to do it. So I don't know, but it's finally over. But now we get to theorize about who it's gonna be. Who is the internet going to attack next? Oh, that's gonna be a whole other fiasco. But that's where I'm gonna leave this episode. That's where I'm gonna leave this video. So let me know what you think down in the comments of what's gonna happen with the future of Star Wars is gonna be. Hopefully we start getting good movies again. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just I miss Star Wars, man. It's a real shame that they never made any other Star Wars movies besides, you know, the original 6 and Rogue One. You know, I don't know. It's sad. Hopefully they'll do something better with this now that, you know, she's leaving, but who knows. But anyway, subscribe, like, comment down below, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!